This is the this is the this is the this is the
Hello friends, welcome to Say It Right, an emergency program that will breathe new life into your English. Has your speech become weak and frail? Do you feel like it's time for me to give you a special prescription to strengthen and recover your English? No problem. I'm Anne-Marie, your language nurse, and I'm here to rejuvenate your knowledge of English. And today, I've got an excellent treatment session designed only for you. So, thus, here is what we will be discussing. When it is appropriate to say between and when among. What's the difference between bad and badly? How to avoid making mistakes while using them. Why clockwork makes you a laugh a minute in the nick of time. Why 8 American universities are named after a plant. What do they have to do with a league? Okay, are you ready? Your treatment session is starting right now. Let's take a pill of knowledge. So, let's get started. As usual, at the beginning of our session, we will analyze confusing English words, which we come across rather often. I'll do my best to eradicate those nasty little coughs that keep you away from speaking clearly. Excellent. So, let's clear our throats and begin. Our first germ, which makes us cough, are in the prepositions between and among. Be very careful. These two seem very similar, but watch out. The difference is as follows. Between is used when we speak about two things or people. For example, I am sitting between Sam and Tom and don't know whom to choose. As for among, we usually use it while talking about many things or people. For example, I relaxed knowing that I was among friends. Our next pair of germs is very scary and needs to be eliminated. You will see that it's in the words bad and badly. You must be very careful. These two seem to eliminate easily, but here's the sticky part. Bad is an adjective. It is used after such linking verbs as feel, look, seem, or to be. For example, I felt bad about missing the date. As for badly, it is an adverb. It is used with all the other verbs than linking verbs. Like, for example, I acted badly yesterday. Excellent. Are your coughs all gone? Great. I'm so glad you're feeling better and ready for the next part of our show. Let's take our language vitamins. Does your language need an energy boost? Well, in this case, it's time you learned some great new idioms. All our idioms today will be about time. There are hundreds of time idioms in English, so I've carefully selected the healthiest group of them. I have this friend who keeps telling great jokes and always entertains me. Everyone says she's a laugh a minute, and it doesn't surprise me at all. As you probably guessed, the phrase a laugh a minute is used to describe someone who is really funny or entertaining. We've known each other for a long time, every morning, like clockwork. She calls me by saying, "Rise and shine." If somebody does something like clockwork, it means that he does it on a schedule or the same time every day. As for me, I like it very much. So, to continue, my friend is such a cutie and has so many good qualities. But best of all, she always helps me in the nick of time. In some situations, I would have died without her, like the time she helped me to pay off my debts left from Christmas shopping. I bet you guessed that the phrase "in the nick of time" means to do something at the last possible moment, which saves you from big trouble. On my part, I also wish you to have a friend who is a laugh a minute and who helps you in the nick of time, wakes you up like clockwork. Hopefully, you enjoyed my language energy boost. You look great, and I can tell you will be confidently using these useful idioms in no time. Now, we've come to that time where we relax and learn something interesting. It's time for meditation. Have a seat, unwind, and listen to the sound of my voice. Have you ever heard about Ivy League universities in the USA? There are 8 of them, including Harvard, Yale, Columbia, and Princeton. But what does this term refer to, and why are they named after a plant? First, the word league means a group of teams or association of states or organizations. That's understandable. But why Ivy? These universities are some of the oldest higher education establishments in the United States. By the way, almost all of them are located in the northeastern part of the USA. There are many old, beautiful buildings on their campuses. What do you think twines around those buildings? Why, ivy, of course. Crawling up their sides are charming ivy vines. It makes for a very attractive sight. These days, there are many prestigious universities in the USA, but Ivy League universities are still some of the best and most popular. Interesting, right? Let's slowly wake up and remember all that we've learned. 1, 2, 3. We've done it. Great work. I know that was a lot of new information, but it's all important to help you have solid linguistic health. Let's check up on your progress. You're an expert on when to use the words between and among and bad, badly. Just super, Great work. Let's see. The phrases "a laugh a minute," "in the nick of time," and "like clockwork" from this point on are part of your vocabulary. Congratulations. And, not only do you know what it means, but you may someday be a student at an Ivy League university with all your English knowledge. Super. Impressive. Every week, your English gets so much stronger. Your language health is thriving. Keep watching my program, and together we will make learning English fun. But remember, my medicines are not a panacea, but emergency instruments only. This was Anne-Marie, your language nurse, and you watched Say It Right. May your English be healthy and clean. It's time you learned... Что ты так... извините. Да, я просто забыла первый раз смотреть в зеркало. Ой, блин. Давай еще раз. It is used with all the other. It is used with the other. Ой, это был ужас. Самое сначала. Ужас. Но надо потом. But emergency instruments only. This was Anne-Marie, your language nurse, and you watched Say It Right.